Thank you, Handel. Good evening and welcome to tonight's regional news. We now start with a story from Jamaica. The government of Jamaica, accepting professional advice, will not be repatriating Jamaicans from Wuhan, China, the epicenter of the deadly novel coronavirus. Foreign Minister Kamina Johnson-Smith, in a statement yesterday, said, I quote, based on the advice of its technical experts in the management of public health matters, it has accepted the strong recommendation not to proceed at this time with the repatriation of Jamaicans from Wuhan. End of quote. Johnson Smith added that the government is encouraged by and continue to give thanks for the reports that, to date, all Jamaican citizens in China remain in good health. She also assured the public that, notwithstanding the current assessment, the government will continue to monitor the situation in China and especially in Wuhan. Johnson Smith expressed appreciation of the government of Jamaica to the Chinese Foreign Affairs offices for the support already provided to citizens in need and the assurances of its continued efforts. She also commended the Chinese government on the unprecedented levels of effort made to constrain the spread of the virus and to find a cure. And now in Trinidad and Tobago, police believe the attempted assassination of Rachel Sugdio, the widow of slain Togoanese businessman Sharon Sugdio, led to the murders of a U.S. citizen and a woman in Princestown, Trinidad on Sunday. Among the victims are 61-year-old Jenny Granado, an unidentified man, and a woman in Aruca, Jules Bruce, who was found shot dead in St. James, and the unidentified body of a man found off Lady Chancellor Hill. In all, 11 people were killed on Sunday, including 4 bandits who were shot and killed by police after they terrorized an Araguanes family. In South Trinidad, homicide investigators were still gathering information on Monday as they probed the fatal shooting of Craig Haupong and Nira Ramdat of Raganan Road, Chaguanas. According to police reports, the victims were among a group of people liming at Neil Valley Auditorium in Matilda Gardens, Princestown. Haupong was the son of the auditorium's owner. Police said around 3:30 p.m., Haupong, 40, went to close a barrier at the entrance of the estate when 2 gunmen dressed as Muslims approached and opened fire. He ran several feet into the bushes where he collapsed and died. The gunmen then went into the estate and opened fire on the group of people who were cooking. Ramdat, 39, who police said resembled Sugdio, was hit several times. She died at the scene. Sugdio, however, was unharmed. This was not the first time she escaped an attempt on her life. In fact, according to the police, this was the 5th attempt made by gunmen to end her life. And finally, in Brazil, Brazil's indigenous people have endured a week of attacks as a former missionary was appointed to manage the country's uncontacted forest tribes, and a push to open protected lands for development moved ahead, indigenous campaigners said. This week, Brazil's government appointed Ricardo Lopes Dias to run the office of the Brazil's Indigenous Affairs Agency that manages the country's as yet uncontacted forest communities. Brazil's President Jair Bolsonaro also announced a bill that would allow commercial mining on protected indigenous lands in a move that shocked indigenous leaders. Brazil's president has vowed to encourage economic development in the Amazon to lift indigenous groups from poverty and improve the lives of 30 million Brazilians who live there. But environmentalists fear his plans will speed up destruction of the world's largest rainforest, which is a crucial bulwark against global climate change and regulates rainfall in South America's agricultural region. And that was all for tonight's regional news. Thank you for joining, and back to you, Handel.